TraderStudio is a very powerful and flexible trading platform. Using TraderStudio, we can do things that other platforms can't. For example, trade individual contracts in a backtest, or even trade spreads. Let's look at an example of trading spreads. We'll look at the corn-wheat spread. In order to set up the corn-wheat spread, it's very simple. We'll go into the editor window so we can just show you how easy this was to set up. We named it corn-wheat spread. We selected code, which I'll show you later in more detail, which is our corn-wheat spread code. Lot size 1, commission, slippage. We have 2 data series. And what we did here was simply we took each individual contract. So we took all the corn contracts and all the wheat contracts, and those became our data 1. Data 1 is the market we're trading, so we also call it the mom series. We then linked the associative contract. So, for example, we took the H contract for corn and paired it with the H contract for wheat in 2012. And we did this for all the contracts. And we can finish. And we can save it. And we can simply now just run the contracts. Now, we're not trying to make money here. This is just a simple example of showing you how to do it. So we're going to pick the full date range, and I'll explain to you why in a second. And we can do a back test. We see that it lost money, but we can also look at the trade by trades, and you can see that we're, in this case, buying corn and selling wheat with the same overlapping date range. So we're implementing the spread. Now let's look at the code associated with this. It's very simple. Here's our corn wheat system. Basically, if we're trading a spread, if the corn versus wheat spread, corn minus wheat spread, is at its highest level, then the wheat versus corn spread has to be at its lowest level. So that means we don't care which market we're trading, because in the case of this particular spread, they're mutually exclusive. You'll see here that we have this buy single contract, sell single contract function. This allows us to only trade the active contract. This is a wrapper we've created in TraderStudio that filters based on active contract. And we have code here that gives us the active corn or wheat contract because they overlap in terms of the spread. So here we're processing the symbol name, and we're having the between dates to trade. So if it's U, we trade between June 23rd and August 22nd. And we set a flag equals to true that it's tradable. So you can see that we have some simple code that allows us to only trade the active parts of the contract. We have a function that calculates the days between, so that we can, if the date's between 2 date ranges, so that we can implement this very easily. We showed this, which is our buy. We have the equivalent system function that's a sell, and here's our system again. So by picking this system, we're able to easily and setting up our data so that we're trading both markets and using the portfolio capabilities of TraderStudio. It's very easy for us to implement spread trading in TraderStudio. We can actually modify and make this much more complex and be able to trade more advanced spreads such as the crack spread or any other spread you'd like to trade. We can develop trading strategies for spreads, and we can even include these in a trading plan so we can trade a basket of spread trades and apply money management among the different spreads that we're trading. So this is a very powerful and flexible platform. TraderStudio also has a complete set of adding capabilities. So not only can we write script code to implement all this stuff, but we can write DLLs to implement more advanced strategies.